We continue with market positioning. Remember we said market positioning is simply about customers' perception about our product when compared to those of our competitors. That is market positioning. But as a business, if you really need to know where you are at, you have to do a market research. Customers' perception about you is not a reality about what you have. So you need to check where you belong to, because customers sometimes they are emotionally attached to a product or to a brand without even thinking about the quality. So for you to know where you are compared to your competitors, you need to have a market. You need to do a market research. Do you get what I'm saying here, please? Stop writing already. So we go to market mapping. Market mapping is used by a business to visually understand its position in the market compared to competitors. So we call it market mapping because it's a visual representation of what we think we have when we are being compared to those of our competitors. So businesses will check this because this thing is made by people who think they understand how the market works. So you just check, you find where you are at, just like this. This is a market mapping. So different brands are here. BM, Mercedes, and the rest, they are here. So you just have to check yourself where you belong to. This is not done by an individual company. It's done by those who think they understand how the market works. So they use this as a market mapping. Oh, cars with higher prices, cars with better quality. They use quality now. They use lower prices here. They use sports style, traditional. So they are trying to map it. They are trying to put us. Stop pricing, I said. They are trying to place us where they think we belong. That is market mapping. It's a visual representation of what we have according to them. Do we get market mapping here?
Yes.
A visual, we can see where we belong to based on price, traditional, lower price, sports style. So these are different brands of cars that have been mapped by some experts in the market. That's market mapping. Do we get market mapping? Do we get it, please?
Yes.
Great. So note, market positioning is based on customers' perception about the product when compared to those of competitors. For a business to know its position, it needs to carry out a market research. So customers have placed us where they think we are, but we shouldn't just put that in our mind. We need to know where we are in reality, and to get this done, we need to do a research. That is why research is important. And sometimes we might need to launch a new product. To launch a new product, we need to understand if the market is going to accept it or not. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
So we are still on market positioning, but market positioning has led us to talking about market mapping. Market mapping is carried out by experts who think they know more about the market, not businesses doing it. So what business need is to check through the visual where they belong when compared to those of their competitors. So BM would check where it belongs, where it compared to those of its competitors. That is a market mapping. Do you understand market mapping now? Great. Do you understand or not, please?
Yeah.
Great. Then what are the problems about market mapping? The first one, it needs to be done through market research, especially primary. Mostly you use primary market research. And when it comes to primary market research, it's a field research, which takes time and a lot of money has to be spent. Do you understand why it's a problem here? It's a problem because you have to spend more money and it takes time. It's time consuming. Hello? Are you here?
Yeah. Oh.
It's time consuming. Do you understand the first problem about market mapping?
Yes.
It's a market research, market mapping here. The first thing is you need a market research to be sure about where you belong. Oh, they said this is where I am. So you need to confirm if you are really here. And to confirm that, you need to do a market research, a primary market research. Because with primary market research, you get the real view about people because you are on the field gathering information about the product, about the service. Do you understand the first problem here?
Yes.
The second one, consumers' perception about the brand's benefits may be different from the actual benefits. Here, consumers' emotion is being in place here. Sometimes consumers, they don't even compare your product with those of your competitors because they don't even like your product. They're emotionally attached to certain products. So whatever the setbacks, whatever the malfunction through the other product, it's not their business. They don't care about this, the setbacks of that product. All they want is this product, this brand. So whatever happens to this brand, to them is fine. They might not even actually benefit from it, but for the fact that they are emotionally attached to it. So everything that happens with that brand is good in their face. Stop writing, I said, Do you understand the second point here? Consumers' perception about the brand might not be about the benefits the brand could give or the product could give, might not actually be the real benefits. Why? Because emotion is in place here. Sometimes when you like people, you don't even care about their undoing. You don't care about their flaws. You don't care about their other side. And when you don't like people, whatever they do, even if they are doing a good thing, you don't see it as being good. Because emotion is being in place. Do we understand? Yes. So that's the second problem about market mapping. Some customers are emotionally attached and they don't even understand the benefit of what they consume. But they consume it and they rate the product ahead of even those products that are actually having more benefits. Do we get the second point there? Do we get the second point, please? Yes. And the third one, it is based on preconceptions. So it's people's intuition, people's judgment, people that think they know more about the market. So someone has come up with this analysis, this visual representation, because he or she believes he knows more or she knows more about the market. So when you see this, you're like, oh, this is where my product belongs to. And in real sense, it might not. Maybe the individual that has drawn up this map lacks certain knowledge or lacks certain information at that point in time. So as a result of that, it is still based on opinion.
So it's not accurate.
So it might not be accurate and it's judgmental. It's not objective. So I might draw this map because I really like a product. So for businesses to know where they are exactly, they need to carry out the research, real life research. Do we get market mapping? Yes. Any questions about market mapping? Market mapping is a visual representation of where you are as a business. And for a business to really know where it needs to carry out a market research. Carrying out a market research is expensive because it takes time, it's time consuming. But you still have to carry it out because it gives you the real view about your product or service. Yes?
Primary research is more accurate than secondary.
Yes, most of the time, because primary research, should I continue or you want to talk?
Secondary research is made by primary research.
Yeah, a secondary research was previously a primary research.
Yes. So why would they not use secondary research?
I will tell you why. Because a secondary research might not serve the purpose of now. It could serve the purpose of then. Market changes, there's dynamism in the market. So things do not remain the same. So that individual who has carried out that research would have a purpose for carrying out that research. Now you want to use that research for now. You might have some few information you can use, but it's not going to give you an accurate view. And also, the secondary research could be outdated because it's in the past, not now. And you should also put in mind that that individual who carried out that research, you wouldn't even know who he is. Maybe he has experts or not. He has the expertise or not. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Now there's technology. Maybe before then there was no technology. With technology, things become better and faster, more efficient. So there are difference in time, space, and a lot of things are to be put into consideration when you are comparing primary and secondary research. Am I able to answer your question?
Yeah.
Great. So that's the problem about primary research. That's the problem we have when we use primary research. It takes time. It's expensive, but it is important we do it because that gives us a real view about our product or our brand or our service. Is it clear?
Is it from technological